Hey everybody, it's Rad Dad from the Midwest. Today I'm going to be talking to you guys about the Brew Supermetric micro brand watch. I will show you the one that I got. I received the one in burnt orange. I was debating on that one and the blue for a long time, going back and forth. I'm super indecisive, so it was very hard for me to choose. I think I made the right decision. And after owning the burnt orange, I definitely am going to order the blue down the line. But stunning watch, super happy about it. And let's take a look and get right into it. Here's the watch. I got the burnt orange. I was debating on the blue for a long time because the blue is very, very cool too, because you have the blue and yellow inlay. But to me, the burnt orange was just very, just beautiful, very sleek. Just the colors I like, the black and orange. It goes with a ton of outfits. It goes with everything. So, owning a lot of watches and collecting a lot of watches, this watch is $475. It's not a ton of money, but, it's a fair amount. It's a fair amount of money, but to me, it is well worth it. The noticeable differences, I would say, the links, when you hear it, it's like the links just aren't as, high end and aren't as solid as some of the other watches that I own that are in a higher price bracket, but they're very nice. I love the way it tapers. The way that it tapers down around my wrist is just so nice. It has the quick release. Let's see if you can see that. It has quick release right here. So you can literally just pinch that in and this pops right off. The back is super smooth. I have a smaller wrist and it fits on. It took me like 5 minutes to take the pins out, adjust it, and it fits my wrist, perfectly. And that's always been a hard part for me, is just I have smaller wrists. And so it can be very hard to find wrists that just either don't go on too tight or sit higher up. I don't like when my watches are like sliding down all the time. This one is, it's one of the best fitting watches, if not the best fitting watch that I own. So it's really, really nice if you have medium to small wrists. The colors here, I love the orange accent on here. It's super nice. Just like they show you on the website, you press the button. The second hand will start counting down start timing the seconds here, and it'll keep track up here of each minute. Then when you're done, hit it again, stops, and then it instantly ticks back versus going all the way around. So it's super nice. I absolutely love the face. I love the mirrored angle in here. So when light hits it at different angles, you get a really nice reflection. I've owned this watch a couple of weeks, and as soon as I got it, I actually was going on a vacation. And I always take a few watches with me on vacation, so I have one for each occasion, each day. I ended up wearing this one every single day and not even changing out my watches. And I loved it because I wasn't afraid if it gets, if I bump into something, if I nick something, totally fine. It's not the end of the world. It's not like, if you spend $5,000 on a watch, you're always a little bit hesitant of like, I only want to wear it to like nicer events or places where I know it's not going to get bumped or anything like that. I didn't have that concern. The other thing about the price point is, when I was wearing it on vacation, it looks super nice. It can get dressed up. You can dress it down, and I don't have to worry about anybody trying to rob me for my watch because they cost a lot of money. So that's another benefit to me. I'd say the one thing that I really wish this had, I wish it had a date window in it. I know that one of the other Brew watches that looks very similar does have the date window, but then you have the round chrono gauges in there, and I really loved the rectangular one. So I wish they made the Supermetric with a date window in the 3 o'clock position. That would be phenomenal. But overall, the watch is just awesome. It's light, but not too light where it feels cheap. It's a nice weight to it. It's just the right weight. There's a few marks in it and stuff. I've already been wearing it a few weeks, and you know what? I don't care at all. It's patinaing, it's giving it a nice wearing look, and that's totally fine at this price point. That's not a problem. Band is great. It doesn't pinch my hairs. The hour markers, they glow nicely. I mean, I'll be wearing this all day, and then I can go look at this at midnight, and these are all, they're pretty well lit. I mean, so they really do hold their glow for a long time. It's funny, I have a decent watch collection now at this point, and I've gotten more comments on this watch and people liking it in the two weeks I've owned it versus any of my other watches. So that's the other part, is it's unique in the fact that it's a micro brand, so you just don't see a lot of people wearing these. You know, a ton of the other brands, you're gonna see people wearing all the time. So just a very, very nice looking watch. If you have smaller wrists, it's great. Price point is great. Now, it does only have 5 ATM for the water rating, so this isn't the kind of watch you're going to go swimming in or snorkeling. You know, some people wear watches in the shower. I never do. I would never recommend that, especially with this watch. I mean, this is kind of like if you get it splashed, let's say you're like washing the dishes, or you were, you know, throwing your ball for your dog in the lake and it splashes your hand or something. Like, sure, if you get water in your hand, not a big deal. But yeah, you're not going to want to submerge this in water. But overall, the clasp works great. It's got a nice weight to it. When the battery does need to be changed, it looks like there's 4 little flathead screw heads right here, and you would need to just take that off, pull that back off, and then change out the battery, but that's not a big deal. But overall, very, very happy with the purchase. I was debating on this for a long time. I think $475 is a fair price for what you get. It's already, out of all my watches, one of my favorites. I've been wearing it every single day since I've bought it, and I have not wanted to take it off. So I think the blue and yellow will be coming in the near future here. But stunning watch, absolutely love it. If you're thinking about getting the metric, I totally recommend it. The owner, you know, from what I gather, also seems like just a very humble, nice person, and genuinely just trying to make cool watches that are going to stand the test of time, and is a huge watch nerd, like probably most of you watching this video. So if you are interested in the Super Metric Burnt Orange, here it is. Phenomenal watch. Totally recommend it.